tell HLN. Mike Brooks is with us, HLN law enforcement analyst. Also with us, Pat Brown, criminal profiler. Drew Petrimo joins us, reporter, WDBO Radio in Orlando. Also with us, Michelle Gollin, clinical psychologist with MomLogic.com. And Michelle, I have to start with you and just the strength of Dina Thompson to stand there, and certainly the tears were flowing, but there was a strength and a resolve there as well. It was astonishing, don't you think?
I mean, you know, it's astonishing, but in moments like this with trauma and grief that is just overwhelming, what is also going to help her cope is doing exactly what she is doing, which is getting angry and getting focused on changing something.
And that's what she is vowing at some point, to become an advocate, a fighter for children's safety and children's rights. You make a good point there. Let's get a call in. Margot's with us in South Carolina. Hi, Margot, your thoughts?
Hi, Mike.
Hey, Margot.
Thanks for your program to give us the opportunity to express ourselves. I would like just to share, first of all, my thoughts and prayers are with the little Angel's family. And also, I would like to suggest to have a neighborhood watch where grandparents and parents could just watch the children get off of the bus and kind of keep an eye on it. When I'm shopping or in the mall or anywhere, I always look at teenagers and children because you never know when you can be a help of any way.
Well, Margot, thanks for the call. And you know, wish it wasn't like that. But Mike Brooks, let me get you in on this. As you've covered so many of these stories, you've investigated heartbreaking stories like this. We have to look out for each other, right, Mike, to Margot's point?
You know, Margot's absolutely right, Mike. You know, and we can teach our kids stranger danger. You know, I mean, this could even be someone that may have had some contact with Summer before. You know, but she's a small child. You know, and that's the whole thing. Most likely, it's an adult that took her, that murdered her, dumped her in the trash. You know, we can do all these things. You know, neighborhood watches are fantastic. I've helped to organize some, you know, outside of Atlanta where I live. But the problem is, during the daytime, you know, a lot of people work and they aren't home. You know, and in this house they're searching just 500 to 600 yards from the school where she went to school. You know, when she went to school, and she was on the way home from, Mike. So, you know, there's a lot of things we can do. And but you're right, we do have to look out for each other.
Okay.
Well, and we have to
hey, Michelle, hold on one second. We'll take a quick break. We'll get everybody back in. We'll talk about, again, the bravery of the mom here and also the investigative side of this, looking at a vacant home. We're going to be looking at the garbage dump to find out what evidence can be taken from that point. And we'll take your calls at 1-877-TEL-HLN.